Proxima Nova, and we based it off of an iPhone with we looked at our problems and then we came up with solutions. And one of our problems was
listening to music with friends. Usually you have to try to give each other one headbud each. But with ours, we have 2 holes at the top for 2 different sets of headphones, so you and your friend can listen to your music together.
And our second one was when you're at a grocery store or buying something and you need money and you do not want to use your credit card, you can put some paper that comes with the phone through the side and it comes out printed off of your bank account and you can get a $20 bill.
That's good. That's good. I was just gonna. Your name wasn't up there, so hit the back thing. Yeah, because you guys didn't. Okay.
And it comes out as a $20 bill and it is legal.
And the problem, we have a USB drive, you might have problem upload the picture or video to your phone, so we add a USB drive on the phone. And plus, the USB drive can use for mouse or USB. And we use mouse, maybe, we decided phone for phone is make a computer as a phone as a computer. When we make an attached keyboard, because we see the phone have smaller keyboard for touching screen. Some people have problem with that, so we put an attached keyboard to it.
Well, we made the flex phase, which we introduced, which we kind of based off of the Galaxy S phones.
Okay. It's got a laser keyboard. It's got a 5.2-inch screen and 3 individual front-facing speakers.
It adds orthobane edges, which is a anti-shock rubber, which will allow it to be more durable when dropped. Has Gorilla Glass, so the glass won't crack as easily. A USB port, which is used as a charger and used as like a jump drive or a flash drive, so it's pretty much a mini computer. And it has an 18 megapixel camera.
There's a real facing speaker and a mouse kickstand.
For better maneuverability.
And better voice recognition, so when you like try to use voice commands, it will be easier. And then Intel i7 Gen 3 processor, and 1080 HD screen for better. And then interchangeable back colors.
Or in personalization.
Phone is called Sense. It kind of focuses on this back camera right here, which is like an eye, so it can take better and higher quality pictures. A USB port, which is also our charging, and you can like use a flash drive to add more storage to it if you need to.
Okay, so up here we got it waterproof, shockproof, all those good things, which is pretty much necessary these days, especially like GoPro cameras, really big things. So I figured we could include that aspect to an underwater camera. Here we got our slide to unlock side on the side. This is how we mix it up compared to most of the phones these days have it on the front actual screen. We can put it on the side, flip it up, way easier, more relaxing and stuff. We got volume up buttons, pretty big, so you can actually interchange it, because I know sometimes when I'm using my phone, I'll click the wrong button, so that would be really distinct, and you wouldn't have that combination these days. We got a fingerprint scanner here, so you can scan it, and it tests your blood type, so it'll only unlock for you, and we kept the same 3-button aspect at the bottom, because it is more easier than just a single home button, so you could easily navigate through your phone.
And then we also put a button here, and it's like a hover mode. Your phone can hover. And there's also right here a screen projector that projects a big screen for your phone, like if you want to watch a movie or something. And like when you drop your phone, it goes into hover mode, so then like it won't hit the ground and break.
I'm Reed Schroeder, along with Chase Boyne, Samuel Thomas, and Ryan Finn, and we've created the Vex. It is so much better than the VG all the way around. We have a holographic screen as well, but we have 2 screens. We have an X-ray scanner as our camera, so we can produce 3D images. We also have holographic pictures taken as well.
And then you can pull out the screen and make it like an iPad or something bigger if it's too small.
And if you have any minor cracks, like bruises on or whatever on the screen, it'll repair itself and you won't even notice it.
You can take pictures of everything and just have a holographic image of it.
This is the Bosch P3, stands for Ben, Alex, Humdia, and Jared.
Okay, so you've got the sensors on the corners of the phone so that if you drop your phone, a parachute will deploy, saving it from cracking the screen.
Alright, and on the back we've got a projector and a kickstand so you can prop it up and watch movies with all your friends and whatnot.
Then on the front we have a flashlight if you want to take a selfie at night, I don't know. Then also we have a pen on the phone, so like if you get an email, instead of printing it out, you can like just sign it right away and send it over.
And we have an extra battery life on the front, which when your phone is at 1%, it will just automatically take it right back to 100, so you'll never have to worry about getting your phone to a charger real quickly.
Alright, what we've got here is the VigiLock, VG for short. You're going to notice a lot of things on this new phone. Number one, we got hologram lasers, 6 places around your phone. You put your phone on the desk, makes a little 3D model right here. 3D modelers, you're going to love this, it's going to be amazing. Next, we have 2 dual cameras on the back. The idea here being you can take 2 similar but different images, thus producing almost a 3D-esque image. It will be fantastic. Next, we got inductive charging, meaning right out of the box, you put it on your wireless charging port, it will start charging. We also have a small projector, because quite frankly, no one wants to crowd around your phone and watch your hilarious video. So, we got the projector there for you. Next, we got a digital volume control dial, so you can get very accurate volume, never too loud, never too quiet. You can also turn off the dial so that it doesn't rub around in your pocket. We also got security clamps for your charging port. Your charger will not come out of your phone.
We also have the home button on the back, so it's easier to push. And then we also have a kickstand, so you can stand your phone up easier.
And we all know how clumsy your hands are, so we have rubber sides to bounce off, and unlike the Vex, our phone won't even break in the first place. Yeah, and also Gorilla Glass, so it won't crack.
Unlike any other phone, this phone has lasers. Lasers are cool, everybody loves lasers, cats love lasers, everything loves lasers. This phone is out of the world, just like Space Shark.
Now the beautiful thing about this phone, unlike the Vex, is it doesn't have an X-ray camera, so you won't be able to take naked pictures of other people. Quite frankly, the VG is the best phone you'll ever see.
All right, thanks.
The phone has protection purposes. It's really good, has a gun in it. Let's go through scenarios. Okay. Guy who comes up to you, takes your purse or something. It's your girl. I don't know, wallet.
Your purse.
You could just pull out your phone. You're dead. There you go. Boom.
Alright, so again with the protection, we got carbon fiber case, strongest thing, lightest thing in the world. So you get mad, you throw it at the wall, it's good. You got bulletproof screen, so in case you have it in your pocket or something, someone comes out and shoots you with a gun, you're good. So we got ultra strength, best one in the world.
Okay.
Man, where do you guys live?
It says storage on the top of the phone. Say you want to keep your credit cards or money safe and you don't want to carry a wallet around. It has storage purposes.
And you got this. Everyone loves headphones, listen to music. You got portable headphones right in the back of the phone, and you can pull them out anytime you want and listen to music.
And the phone, it's like a spider. It will crawl to you. If you lose it, you just call it out. It'll hear you.
Pineapple 3000. It has like a pocket knife in it and a flamethrower.
It has a jetpack and wings, so when you don't want to walk, just strap it on, just take flight.
Yeah, it has these pull-out straps that you just connect to the, it will come out of the top of the phone and you connect it to the bottom, just throw it over your shoulder, press this, or like press the app and it'll just jet off to wherever you need to go.
There's a mobile printer in the bottom, so if you want to print something anytime, just hit the button and it'll print.
And there's a banana on a pineapple phone.
And then this, the actual leaf part of the pineapple, it actually doubles as a comb. So if you're on the go and you need to just like kind of, you know, fix your hair, you can just take out your phone and just start combing your hair.
And all the apps are triangles. Every other app is square or the triangle.
Boom.
It's a flex phone. It has HD graphics. When it's stolen, it shuts off and becomes hot to the touch, so they drop it.
It auto charges when it's turned off and it is self-cleaning.
This is a hierographic projector, and that's a speaker. It's made out of microfiber glass, so that when you drop it, it won't break. Well, it has a full-size digital keyboard projector, and a slim and a surface. Has Beat speakers.
It has every app that original smartphones would like come with. There's like a voice command that's built in, like, you know, so able to bend on the sides for more 3D movie experience. Built-in anti-gravity chip, so like when you drop it, it can like sense that it's like getting dropped, so it doesn't like another way for protection.
So does it slow down or does it hover?
It like hovers.
Ah, okay.
And then it comes in any colors, but this is the colors that we chose.
The Nebula 1337, and
What's the 1337 stand for?
you came up with it.
I just put. These phones, they all have numbers. So it has a 2K screen, which is more than, it's a higher quality than a 1080p. 3D cameras, so it takes pictures in 3D.
Alright, so we took the phone, and I mean, honestly, when you have a phone, everybody just asks questions like, why does my phone only have 2 cameras on it, all in all? But we just took a big step further. We have 4 cameras on this phone for 3D cameraing. I mean, you could just be like sitting right here, you can take your phone out and be like, you know what, I'm going to take a 3D picture of myself. When have you been able to do that before? But now you can. Yep, 3D pictures. I don't even know how it works though. Alright, see, this ultra slim design, the phone, it's not too big. You can still reach the top of your phone with your phone. Because you know what? I really dislike it when I have my phone out and I'm just like, you know what? I can't reach the top of the screen. And then and then the phone's like super slick, and I move my thumb up, and then I just drop the phone. And I was like, okay. Anyway, we got looks like an HDMI out, so you can hook it up to your computer, run this phone on your computer. You know, because it's probably, as you can see the specs right here, it's probably more powerful than most computers out there. For some reason. Oh, about yeah, most.
We got 5 gigabytes of RAM right here.
8 gigs of RAM. Looks like our phone is the iFlip, as you can see, and basically everybody likes your nice iPods and iPhones we already have. It's a nice, simple, easy design, but they also want like a little bit more, and everybody's like, hey, we should bring flip phones back. So basically what this is an iPhone that can flip open, so you can have 2 screens, and you can either have 2 separate tasks running, or 1 task on one large screen. So if you want to watch a movie, you can pull it up on the large screen, watch your YouTube videos. It's got locks locked in position. It also has independent locks for both screens, so if you don't want to open it up, you're not like unlocking both screens at the same time. So no matter which way you pull it out of your pocket, you have the screen right there if you want to use it. It has cameras on both sides. It has a lock that you can lock closed. It also has a button that allows you to switch tasks between 1 screen and 2 screen independently, along with the normal home button. 2 speakers, an optional second jack to put your headphones in, because I know I have a lot of problems. I want more friends to listen to music. We all want to listen to it together. You don't have to pass around the headphones. You can put a second one in. That's optional. Then your normal charge port and stuff. And then, you want to take over?
If you want to type a document, it has a projection keyboard. So, and there's a button on the side if you want to activate it, or you can just type normally if you want.
The phones may have a carbon fiber, so it's basically unbreakable. Not only that, it's waterproof, so it's indestructible.
It's also flame retardant. It has monster glass. Bulletproof as Kevlar. There's a pen port for old people that can't tap. There's that pen, you know.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Stuff like that.
So I'm Cameron, and we made the Future 300, and it has a
big screen with no buttons, and you can talk to your phone, tell it to turn it on, instead of having to use a button, but it also has an optional button in case you can't talk at the moment. And the case is very strong and durable, waterproof as well. And it has fingerprint scanners all over, so you can use that underneath, like, to open up, like, in case of instead of a password. Yeah.
If you are like in school or in work and you have to check your phone, you can always just switch the silence button switch. And you got the volume buttons and then speakers with voice recognition.
The back face is solar charging, so you can put it in the sun and it charges by itself. It also has fans within the phone, so it doesn't overheat while it's solar charging. And it has a very high battery volume.
Speakers, loud sound, or normal charger, and regular earbuds. Speakers that can hear your voice. That's about it.
Yeah. So you can tell your phone to turn on, you can tell it to find phone, and it'll give off a noise. It'll help you find it. You can tell your phone what to do, have conversations with it if you don't have your phone.
It's also got a terabyte of data.
Yeah.
Terabyte.
Yeah, which is one of the biggest amounts of data.
Name is the R1. We do the design, and Nate, you talk about some of the features.
We have a a headphone jack right there and right there, depending on, there should be one down there, it's over there on that drawing. And it has solar panels on the side, so in case you're ever out in the sun, like on the beach, and you're running out of battery, it'll charge it for you.
And so these 4 buttons right here, this one brings up the date and time. This one can make your screen larger or smaller. This one is a bookmark, so it takes you directly to the app that you want, whether it's locked or unlocked. And this one recognizes your hand to unlock it.
And there's grips on the back, so you don't drop it.
And then we have 2 headphone jacks, so you no longer have to share.
You said that, Nick.
Oh yeah, I'm just pointing it out. All right, we're good.
And it's a waterproof.
My phone has rubber edges around the phone, so if you drop it, it won't crack the screen or the phone anyway.
The side of it has a USB port, so you can plug it into something like that. You have a memory card for that and a SIM card.
The back is a solar panel, so you need to charge your plug it inside and you can charge it too.
You can switch it to a full battery, so it gives like a backup battery for you. And also, you can change color the whole phone.
Our phone includes a bathroom finder button, so if like, how you like can't find a bathroom, you just click it and there's one. And it also has the best finger grips possible, so you won't drop it.
Also, it has a pocket knife that can come out the side, so if you ever need a pocket knife, it's just right there in your phone. Also, if you're blind, you can get it so it has braille on it, so you can still read text messages.
Yeah. It also has a built-in force field where, say you would drop it, it will more likely bounce off the force field than the phone, which will also mean you don't need to buy a separate case. As well as it has a built-in projector, so you could set it up and display it kind of like that is right now.
It's also solar powered that absorbs like pretty much through any surface of the phone, and then it's got holographic images, so the image can literally like pop up and like become 3D.
Cool. So what happens if the knife comes out while it's in your pocket?
It's not going to.
Ooh.
Wait, so if you can't bring it to school then, because it's a weapon.
The school doesn't have to know that.
Whoa! And that's on the video on YouTube.
Shh. This is the shell. We named it that because it's kind of like an egg shape, kind of like an oval. So
we abandoned the shape of a square phone, and the exterior is it's a gel-like material that forms your hand whenever you grip it, so it sticks your, or it's not doesn't stick to your hand, but it forms your hand, and then whenever you drop it, it will also absorb the impact.
Yeah, and so it conforms to your hand so you have better grip. And then if you're playing games, it's not like a normal phone. If it has actual hand grips, your fingers fall into the hand grips. And the phone also comes in multiple colors and multiple sizes. So for your whatever you want.
Your big phone guy.
It has virtually indestructible glass, which has HD display and optional 3D.
Wireless charging and mobile Wi-Fi, and there's a pair of headphones installed on the top that will go into the phone when you're not using it. There's a speaker on the back and two buttons right there and on the side.
And the camera is on the back of the phone in the middle, so when you're holding it and your finger doesn't cover the camera when you're holding it in the back of the phone.
Our phone is the Flashlight 6, has 6 speakers on it with built-in Beats pill right there for whatever you need to.
And the screen itself is actually a projector, and the home button is invisible too, so when you're watching videos, it's actually like full screen. You're using the full surface of it, and it's made out of diamond, so like it won't break easily.
And it's like 2 phones in one. So what happens? You can take it apart and you can charge both. So like say one's dead, you can charge it and have the other one in one. And so like as the same. And then on the bottom, since not everyone has like Android, Apple, we combined it so you can have an Android and an Apple charger on the same phone because if you need a charger. And we put an HDMI cord onto the phone. So if you want to watch high def